For our dear friend, J.D.
Well, I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it. Give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but all eternity is in it. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Glad to be here this morning. It's always a great day. The Florida weather is, I would say, is finally here now. We got sunshine in the morning. It is hot. Y'all don't like that heat, do you? I love the heat. That's why I moved here. She don't love the heat. I come from Washington, D.C., and right about this time, it's still cold up there. So I moved here 10 years ago, and I said, you know what? This is where I'm going to stay.
Yep.
And I love it. I can't, there's no denying the fact that this is where I want to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. But this is a new day. This is a special day. And the reason why it's special is because we was granted this day from our Creator. And I'm very grateful for that. And I'm going to have a little conversation with you guys today. It's very, very intriguing. And the question is, what if your purpose in life is not to seek happiness, but fulfillment? See, we live in a world what is called a grand cosmic theater. And we all have a script in this theater to perform in this theater. This is not a script written by man. This script is written by the universe to do our part. And I believe this: service is the rent we pay for the space on earth we occupy. And happiness comes after you have served your purpose. So what am I saying here? We all were chosen to be here. Out of 400 million sperm, you were chosen for a purpose. And what I'm going to share with you all today is something very special about living your purpose. It was Winston Churchill who said, 2 of the most important days of your life is the day when you were born and the day you find out why. Is that amazing? So what I'm going to do is share, there are 10 of these, but I don't know if I'll be able to get through all 10 today. But I'm going to share signs that you are living in your purpose. Are you guys ready for that?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to start with the first one. You have an undeniable sense of fulfillment. An undeniable sense of fulfillment. That means that when you wake up in the morning, it's not happiness that you seek. It's the fulfillment that you seek, performing your script in a grand cosmic theater. It's the fulfillment that you seek. What is your purpose? What are the things you're supposed to be doing in your life? If you find your passion at your age of 7 to 14, you will find exactly what you should be doing as an adult. It might not be 100% the same, but it's in relation to it. I used to break dance and do the pop and all this stuff, and rap and sing coming up. So I already knew that I'm supposed to be in front of a crowd of people to help inspire and move them. So when it was fun coming up, it's supposed to be fun now. And I enjoy speaking in front of people. It don't matter your age. I can speak from elementary school kids, high school, middle school, college, PhDs. I don't care whatever the D's are, I'm speaking. So your sense of fulfillment is undeniable. That means you are made to do what you're supposed to do. See, your career is what you paid for, but your calling is what you're made for. Does this make sense? So we were meant to be here to do a job, to operate in that script the universe has set out for us. You can say the universe, our Creator, have written that script for us. And fulfillment is what we see. Happiness is the reward for it. Come on, somebody. Happiness is the reward for it. You have a lot of people who always want to seek happiness, but don't want to do anything to earn it. We live in a world where people seek service to be done for them rather than provide a service first. And that is how the universe works. What we think about, we bring about. We say this all the time, what goes around, come around. But when it comes for them to doing something for us, we don't want to operate like that. We always want to receive, instead of give.
Yep.
So fulfillment is what we seek, and happiness is the reward. Does this make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Number 2, you're in a state of flow. State of flow. One of the 7 natural laws of the universe is the law of rhythm. The tide comes in and it goes back out again. For every death, there's someone being born. As the night comes, so does the day. The state of flow, you are moving in an alignment with the entire universe. The flow, your flow. You ever seen anyone who's familiar with basketball or football, and you see one particular person on the team is making all the shots?
Yep.
That means they're in the zone. You say, oh, he got the hot hand. Keep giving this guy the ball. Keep giving this guy the ball. He's in a state of flow. He's fulfilling his destiny. Now he's in the flow of it. He had went through the 4 phases of learning. Does everybody remember the 4 phases of learning I spoke about? He's in that 4th phase. Now he's at a point where he can do what he want to do with his eyes closed. He can do it in his sleep. He can make 300 shots in his sleep. He's in a state of flow. And I'm not talking about going with the flow. I'm talking about creating the flow. You have the power to do that. You were given the power to do that. Have you ever heard someone say, God gave me strength? Why are you praying to God for something He's given you at birth? And we wonder why we don't get it. It's because you already have it. You need to ignite it. You need to activate it. You activate your flow. And you let momentum carry you forward. Am I making sense, folks?
Yes.
Let's go to number 3. Third sign. Challenges excite you rather than scare you. Challenges excite you rather than scare you. See, because when you're in your flow, when you're living in your purpose, you already know that the greatest opportunities in life lies in adversity. Fail, F-A-I-L, first attempt in learning. If you haven't failed, it's because you haven't tried. So you already know that challenges is what you seek, because it's challenges that's going to make you better. Challenges is going to make you greater. See, if success is your destination, then failure is the compass to get you there. Am I right or am I right?
Yes.
Failure is the compass to get you to the success. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before he created the light bulb. When they asked him, how in the world did he fail? He said, no, I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways it didn't work. So failure is your friend. You already know that the challenges in life is going to propel you. God molds troubles to mold us for better things. So failure is a part of the progress. It's part of the package to succeed. You see a lot of people on stage performing. You see a lot of people playing sports. They look good under the lights. But before they got there, they went through HE2 hockey sticks. They took grueling beatings, tough coaching, scarred up knees. That is the purpose. That is the challenge. You have to jump off the cliff and build your plane on the way down. And once you do that, you will understand that challenges is part of the plan. That's how you get stronger. It's just like the immune system. Your immune system don't get stronger if it doesn't have any microbes to fight. Come on, am I right? You don't get stronger in the gym unless what you're going to the gym to lift up is going to be resistance to you. You got to fight the resistance. You ever see boxers or people who are ready to play a sport and they're excited, they jumping up and down, they're ready to go? That's because challenges excites them. They're not afraid of the challenge. Okay? Number 4, you're not afraid to stand alone. You are not afraid to stand alone. When you're living in your purpose and you stand up for what you believe in, even with the majority not agreeing with you, but you know in your heart, you know in your soul that what you stand for is correct and it's the best thing for you. You know these things. You're not afraid to stand alone. Some people will just forget about their goals and dreams because other people don't believe in it. Your dream was not given to you. Was not given to them. It was given to you. So they're not going to see what you see. You have to understand, eagles and pigeons do not have the same vision. Are you an eagle? When you soar, you have vision to look down, you can get anything you want, or you just a pigeon picking on the ground for turtle, like a turtle eating on the ground when a giraffe eats up high in the trees. Come on, somebody. So we're talking about your fulfillment. You're not afraid to stand alone. Lions don't worry about the opinion of hyenas. A lion lives out their purpose, live their fulfillment. Have you ever seen that the hyenas always want to come around and try to eat what the lion eats until it scares them off? Yeah. The lion don't worry about the hyena, living in his purpose. I don't care about your opinions. I don't care about your lack of confidence because you want to tear me down because your confidence is not where it's supposed to be. Standing alone meaning that you have all the confidence and you have belief in yourself when no one else will. You guys know about little Sammy in the 3rd grade? Little Sammy in the 3rd grade, Dr. Dennis Kimbrough shared this once. He was drawing a picture. The teacher walks up and says, "Sammy, what are you doing?" Sammy said, "I'm painting a picture of God." Teacher says, "Sammy, but no one knows what God looked like." Sammy said, "They will in a minute." So you believe in yourself when no one else will. You are not afraid to stand alone. I'm going to go to number 5. You have a real strong connection with other people. Every time you're around other people, you have a strong positive effect on them. People will gravitate to you. Not because you're successful, but because of your empathy. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You have a strong sense of empathy that people are going to gravitate towards you. They're going to want to learn from you. They're going to pick your brain. They're going to ask you questions. How do you get to where you are? How do you do these certain things? Have anybody experienced that other than me? No one?
Yes.
Yeah. That's because you're in your purpose and they see it. They see nothing rattles you. And they want to be like you. They're going to ask you questions. That is what mentoring is all about. Why do we need mentors? Les Brown said, because it's hard to see the picture when you're in the frame. So everybody is going to seek mentors. Everybody. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Come on now. So you will have a strong connection with people. I'm going to number 6. You continue to learn and grow. That means you are dedicated to lifelong learning. You're never too old to say you know it all, because we know. It was Socrates who said, the wisest man knows that he knows nothing. Always be in beginning mode. Always be in startup mode. Because the startup, I tell people this in business all the time. I don't care how successful you are. Your success would not have happened if you didn't start first. Always stay in startup mode, because every new level, there's a new devil. There's going to be new people coming around who's going to rattle you, going to shake you, try to keep you from succeeding. But you stay in startup mode. Don't get to a place where, oh, well, we made it this far. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, if it ain't broke, make it better by starting over. Who learned that lesson? Blockbuster Video. Anybody remember Blockbuster Video?
Yes.
Did you know that they had an opportunity to buy Netflix for $50 million?
No.
They had the opportunity to buy Netflix for $50 million. And they fumbled. The CEO said, no, it's not something that we're looking forward to doing. They're out of business, and Netflix is worth $262 billion today. Fumble. Fumble. So always commit yourself. Commit yourself to lifelong learning. Because we learn from the cradle to the grave in the physical sense. And when we're in the spiritual world, we still got to learn there too. It's all about lifelong learning. Number 7, your intuition is your guiding light. Your intuition is your guiding light. Anybody know about this chakra called the solar plexus? If you put something to your solar plexus and you close your eyes and hold it there, if you fall backwards, it's not for you. If you feel yourself falling forward, it is for you.
What happened?
Yeah. Am I right, Reverend Kurt?
What do you mean?
Your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is a chakra. You have 7 chakra centers. And you can try it when you go home. You can take a pack of sugar and a pack of sugar in the raw. You hold the sugar to you and close your eyes and let yourself relax. If you start to fall backwards, that means your solar plexus is letting you know that it's not for you. If you start to fall forward, that means it is for you, because forward means strength. Look up applied kinesiology.
I want to try that.
Applied kinesiology. So if your intuition is not giving you what you want, use your solar plexus. Come on, somebody. Is this new to you?
Yes.
No?
And shaman French, taught me that.
Bingo. So your intuition is your guiding light. Your gut feeling. If you're around certain people and the energy is not right, listen to your intuition. You're not supposed to be there. Q uses her intuition all the time. Sometimes she even chat me and say, oh, I don't think so. Let me tell you something. Women are more into their intuition than we are as men.
Yes,
You guys know that?
Yes, they are.
That's survival.
Use your intuition.
It's the motherhood.
It's the motherhood. Because you're nurturers. You're not going to nurture something that's toxic, because it's unhealthy for you and everybody that's in contact with you. It's contagious.
And your children.
And your children. That's right. I'm going to go to number 8. You are not driven by material things.
No.
Material things does not matter.
No.
You're driven by something for a higher purpose than a car, clothes, shoes, diamonds, jewelry. Because if that is the thing that moves you, it won't last long. You ever seen people on TV that say they won $5 million in the lottery?
And they broke.
3 to 5 years, they broke, busted, and disgusted. Why? Because they never set a money blueprint for themselves. They never dedicated themselves to lifelong learning. They receive things that they didn't earn to impress people they don't like.
He's right.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I right?
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So it was taken from them. They got $1 million, but they weren't a millionaire. A millionaire is not what you have. It's a way of thinking. It's a mindset. James Arthur Ray said it perfectly. He said, wealth is not what you have. Wealth is what you're left with after everything you have is gone. So you are stripped down and say, fix what you don't like. Become better and do better. See, a lot of people don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because they don't do what they know. Laziness sets in. And laziness is so slow, poverty will soon overtake it. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm going to number 9. We're almost done. You're self-motivated.
Yes.
You don't need outside validation. You don't need other people to tell you that you're this and you're that. Because if you accept things all the time because people outside validation coming to you, they're going to try to come to you with negativity too. They're going to come to you with negativity too. So you're self-motivated. Why? Because you know what your vision is. You know your goal. And you put action to your goal. See, don't plan to act. Act on your plan. Goals. And do not share your goals with trolls. So you have a sense of urgency when it comes to yourself being motivated. You always urge it to do it. Your urgency is not other people's emergency. So you have a strong sense of your direction, where you're going, the goals that you want to achieve. And you're moving forward with that. You're self-motivated. Why? Because you were inspired first. Inspiration comes before motivation. Break down the word inspiration. In spirit.
Yeah.
In spirit. So everything starts from within before it comes out. It's just like a flower. Your seed starts in the ground and it comes out. Inspiration, in spirit. I'm going to go to number 10. You're at peace with yourself.
Yes.
You are at peace with yourself.
That's hard.
And Reverend Beverly said if that is hard for you, I want you to look up the word stoic.
Okay.
Look up the word stoic. And I want you to practice that for your homework. That's a forever homework. Stoic or stoicism.
My client is stoic. He's teaching me.
Bingo. Stoicism, what does it mean? It means you focus and you focus on things that you can't control, not what you can't control. You know, most people are living in a state of depression right now because they worry about things they have no control over.
Yeah.
No control over it. What do you control? It's just like an investment. Why are you going to invest in something you have no control over? Whether it goes up or go down.
Yeah.
You lose money or you might win a little money. But your broker gets paid every single time. So focus on what you can control. You can control your real estate. Right, John?
Yes, sir.
You can put the work in to make it better.
Yep.
You can control yourself,
Yeah.
your mentality. You can shift your own paradigm. You can be sick and tired of being sick and tired and say that I want to make change. You can pick up books and you can read it. That is you having control over what you have control over. That is your focus. That is what being stoic means. So you are at peace with yourself. No matter what goes on around you. See, there are always going to be things going on around you. There are going to be things people will try to be doing to you. But what really, really matters are the things that are going on in you. I want you to sing like no one can hear you.
Yeah.
Dance like no one can see you.
Yes, you
Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. J. Hunter Lee, Reverend Kirk, John Costas, Reverend Beverly is in the back. We love you and the world needs you. Peace and blessings.